Okay, we've now disconnected the digital gauge and we're about to hook up the machine, the PS134. With the PS134 there are a number of very unique features that make this totally unique in the world of AC service machines today. The first thing is that before you start an AC service, the high and low pressure lines are connected to the machine. The purpose of this is that the machine will actually suck a vacuum down in the lines, and the idea of that is to remove any residual oil and gas from the lines. The PS134 is the world's most accurate machine. This is the only machine that can guarantee that it will finish a service and the vehicle will be as it left the factory. It'll have exactly the number of grams that were determined by the factory as full. Traditionally, the technician today uses the analogue gauges that we've looked at earlier. He might have guessed the temperature right, he might not, but then he makes a calculation that might have been an in-the-head calculation, it might have been accurate, it might not. So the service that this machine gives is far more accurate and much, much closer, and in fact exactly in line with manufacturer specifications. You can't do that any other way. So what we're going to do now is cut while Naichi-san, because the whole thing is in Japanese, he's going to connect it and program it, and I'll speak over and tell you what's happening. What I'll do, I'll summarise while we're connecting up. This is a fully digital machine with its own microprocessor control, which makes it extremely accurate. And as I said, it's the only machine in the world that can put a genuinely accurate, totally accurate volume of gas into the vehicle and be sure it's right. The other thing that this machine is capable with just one set of high and low pressure lines is it'll do both PAG and POE gas. And that's another reason for sucking the lines down before we start. We're now connected. We're now going to get Naichi-san to come and start the machine. It's you can either run this as fully automatic or fully manual. But even in fully automatic, there is a voice guidance system that reminds the technician as he's going along of the steps that he's got to take. So let's start now. Let's turn it on. We've put full automatic. Select full automatic button. Okay. Now what she's saying here is that make sure the engine's turned off. Make sure you've selected the correct gas, PAG or POE, and make sure the lines are connected properly. Now he's got to go back and he's got to set. The first thing we're going to do is select the vacuum time. Here we're going to use 10 minutes, so we'll push 10 minutes and enter and set. We now have to enter the volume of gas that's got to go into the vehicle. Now every vehicle has a manufacturer's plaque that says how many grams are required in the system. This one is 520, he's entered 520 and he's pushed start. Okay, now we're going to start, and it's a full automatic service,